Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Hello everybody, welcome to the technical analysis of the Forex market from the ForexPeaceArmy.com. Well, let's continue to talk about the euro currency on the daily time frame. Well, yesterday, as you can see, market has shown really solid plunge to the downside and now on the way of the forming of the second butterfly that we have discussed. Now a weekly research side by side. This is the first butterfly, 1618 butterfly, it's right here. That is the second. And market almost has hit 127 target of this butterfly, but probably it will proceed lower to the 1618 target. It's 128.05 because the 1618 extension from that pattern A, B, C top stands slightly below this level. This is the first reason. The second reason is that 128.30 is the major target of the weekly ABCD pattern that we have discussed during the almost couple of months. So that's very probable that market will proceed to the 128.05, this 1618 extension. If this will be the case, then market will give us the 3 drive buy pattern right at the monthly area of agreement. That was the first drive, second drive, that will be the third drive. Well, that is very common when the market forms some reversal pattern on the lower time frames due to the solid support area of the higher time frames, and that could lead to some solid retracement to the upside in the nearest future. At least technically, we could speak about current picture in probabilities, and appearing of such patterns suggests that probably market will show some retracement. Also take a look that right at that area 128.61, sorry, it's around 128 area, stands daily level of oversold, so it will give us significant support. So here around 128. Also, as we discussed in our weekly research in our farm, that market could slightly proceed a bit lower to the 127.50, since this is another target that stands on the weekly time frame. So our area, our destination for the nearest future is 127.50, 128. But currently today market could show some shallow retracement due to the picture on the lower time frames. Let's take a look at that. Also, by the way, just forget to say, this pattern has been worked perfect. This is our stop grabber pattern that we have discussed, and this pattern suggests taking out of the previous lows, that has happened. Market move below it and take out that lows, so that has happened. This pattern has worked. Also pay attention to that price action. Although we can see that price stands above the red line, that is MACD predict indicator, and trend holds bearish formally. Actually, the price action doesn't support the bullish trend because price action is bearish. Okay, so that's some kind of the dynamic pressure is forming currently on the market, and this could lead to the further acceleration. So in general, current picture continues to look bearish, and overall bearish bias on the daily time frame still holds. Also consider that market has broken out our triangle consolidation that we have discussed yesterday on the 4-hour time frame. So has break out this support level on the 4-hour time frame. Well, let's discuss situation a bit further on the intraday charts. On the 4-hour time frame, you can see that butterfly that is forming currently is 128.95 first target, 127 extension, 1618 extensions right here, 128.05. Also pay attention to that pattern. A, B, C top. Market accelerates from the 618 right to the 100%, 129.14. Now has reached it and jump out a bit. So currently you can see this extremely strong bar to the downside. When such kind of bars forms right near some target points of the butterflies, it tells that the probability of continuation is really high. But still, since the market has hit 100%, market could show some shallow retracement to the upside, because daily chart now is not at oversold. Market this really solid plunge to the downside, so if retracement will happen, this retracement probably will be not so deep, not very deep. Well, of course, for our time frame now, trend is bearish. So if you would like to enter on the short side of the market, then probably you could use some retracement, some pullback to the upside, and try to open the short position with the target around 128, I suppose, somewhere around that area. Also, you can see that 1618 extension stands slightly below that level, it's very close to it, just 10 pips difference. Okay, that's also significant. Well, if you're a positional trader, then probably it will be not much sense to enter short currently, because just 100 pips below current market we wait the hitting of the important targets, and probably market will turn to some significant retracement. Probably if you would like to establish new short positions, it's better to wait for the starting with that retracement and use particularly this retracement for the potential enter on the short side of the market. This context, current context, makes sense only for the day traders or even for the scalpers, for those who trade on intraday charts. On the hourly time frame, what we see? I just shift to the bar chart since this is a bit larger picture. Just want to show you all the thrust to the downside. What we see? This is some kind of the wash and rinse of the previous lows, bullish engulfing pattern. Also pay attention that this could be the nice pattern on the 15-minute chart, because this could be head and shoulders, since the head stands at 1618 extension of that swing of the left shoulder. If market will show some kind of something like that, also the 1618 extension, this could be head and shoulders, for instance, on the 15-minute chart, that could trigger the retracement to the upside. Or it could be the 3-drive buy pattern. This 1618 stands right here. Okay, if market will proceed low, then the 127 stands at 128.84, 1618 128.66. By that action, market will hit the target on the daily time frame. As you can see, 128.84 is 1618 from that pattern, and on the hourly time frame, if market will form the 3-drive, it will hit the target on the daily time frame and could trigger some retracement to the upside. So pay attention on current price action. This some kind of the short-term reversal pattern for the current trading session could be formed. Still, retracement hardly will be deep. The first area that probably market could reach is right here, 129.88, 129.70 is right here. So this is the nearest 3-8 resistance from this swing to the downside, from that high to that low. Also, that is the low of the butterfly, that point. Okay. This is right here. The second area is hourly confluence resistance 130.15, 130.23. It's right here. Also, that is the swing low on this chart. But it's hardly that market will return back in the body of the butterfly, since market not quite hit significant targets, and this is not very common price action for the butterflies to show the deep retracement after hitting just 127 extension. This probably market will show some shallow retracement and then continue move to the downside. So probably 129.80, 130 area is more probable as the potential targets, but just keep an eye on the development of this move. This will be gradual move, some gradual retracement. Find some ABCDs, find the agreements, and estimate the potential levels where the retracement could stop. If this will be some really thrusting return like here, but in another direction, that will be the warning sign. This could tell that probably retracement already has started. We do not want to see, from the bearish point of view, fast return back. Such kind of just explosive move against this thrust down. So we need to see some gradual retracement, something like here. Okay, maybe this, some kind of a BCD will be. Well, that's our current view on the market. We suppose that our market still could proceed a bit lower, at least to the 128 area, or maybe even to the 127.50. After that, we will be watching for a reversal on the daily time frame for the medium-term retracement, because the combination of the potential reversal pattern on the daily time frame and the strong support on the monthly time frame suggests, from the probability point of view, that retracement really could happen. This retracement will be significant in point of the daily time frame. But still, market still could proceed a bit lower. If you would like to enter on the short side of the market, it's better to wait for some retracement on the hourly time frame, because market has hit this target on 129.14, and pay attention to that price action in that area, because here some reversal pattern on the 15-minute chart could appear.